Unlearn. I think you got the title wrong. No, I got it right. You wrote unlearn. Exactly. Unlearning is a lot harder than learning. When you get out there in the real world, you're going to have to unlearn. A lot. The first time I realized this was when I was working a corporate job. Thought it was strategic to be very formal, so that's how I carried myself. As the new employee, I remember getting introduced to a lot of other people in the company. Something about a few of them seemed so nonchalant, so informal. Those fools. Didn't they realize the error in their ways? Why weren't they carrying themselves in a more proper manner? For the next few weeks, I carried myself the way that we were taught in school. Be professional, they said. And professional I was. But something didn't feel right. What was wrong? I felt secluded. I noticed that the informal guys were buddying up to the higher-ups, making inside jokes, going to team lunches, telling stories, while I and a lot of the other professional workers didn't see much, if any, social success. Were we great at our jobs? Sure. However, we were often not recognized for it. That's when I began realizing something. Which was? People were never meant to be professional. Let me clarify. I'm not telling you to be unprofessional or some slob with little decorum. All I'm saying is to loosen up. Loosening up was something that we were never taught in school. It was actually discouraged. Raise your hand before you speak is the clearest example. It gives you the illusion that the real world is linear, that every speaking opportunity happens one at a time. In school, that works. In the real world, you'll be seen as too passive. Loosening up comes down to talking to a person's child side. Speak to someone's adult side to build an acquaintance. Speak to someone's child side to build a friend. A child is the purest form of loosening up. They haven't been conditioned with too many rules. They have no clue what professional even means. There's a time to be professional and formal. Take care of business. There's a time to melt the professionalism away. Build some relationships. Friendships are not built by focusing on saying the right things. One laugh generated is greater than 100 well-structured sentences. Not even close. In order to unlearn, you just need to analyze your experiences. We're all different. Which part of your life do you think is faulty? Then see how others may be carrying themselves for a little bit of inspiration. In my case, I noticed I couldn't make friends in the workplace, and I saw the people who could. Noticed they were more relaxed and didn't take themselves so seriously. Then, I got inspiration. After that, it's a trial and error thing. You don't just magically unlearn overnight. It's something that happens over time. A gradual implementation of renewed behaviors. All about the reps. Consistently. Then out of nowhere, one day you have awareness to the fact that your behavior has shifted. You'll think it happened suddenly, but no. Look closer. You were working routinely, and your effort paid off. It's sort of like trying to open the lid off a soda bottle, but it's super tight. Joe tries, fails. Bill tries, fails. Rick tries, fails. But when Steve tries, success. Steve didn't do it by himself. A combination of Joe, Bill, Rick, and Steve led to the success. Same with all the days in a week. One day in the week will not do it. Instead, a combination of the hours, days, weeks, months, years will finally lead to your eureka moment. Amazing.